Hello, I'm Marc Beutner from the University of Paderborn. I'm professor at the chair of Human Resource Education, and I created the idea of the StORe project. Why are OER important?
Hi, my name is Jennifer Land and I'm the project manager with Meath Partnership, a small not-for-profit organisation in County Meath, Ireland. I suppose from my point of view, I think OERs are important because they enhance the learning environment. They offer, I suppose they support a concept of education for all. They make education much more accessible, and it promotes a concept of inclusivity within education.
Yes, I think OER are very important. They're important in national and in European contexts, and they're important because they're useful for teachers and they're also useful for learners in different educational systems. OERs, open educational resources, are freely available, and they make it easier to create new learning activities. And in the StORe project we tried to make sure that we can distinguish between good OERs and not that good ones, and that we have criteria to select OERs and to make it easier to share and use OERs. So the main important thing is that OERs can be used in different contexts, in different educational systems, and can be used in an easy way.
My name is Gabriella Grusti and I'm a professor at Lumsa University. OER represent an opportunity for teachers to liven up their daily activities.
So, why are the quality criteria of StORe so important?
Hello, I'm Rajesh Patek from European Learning Network, based in London, UK. Quality for any area of a product or service is important because it gives the user confidence in that particular product or service, and OERs are no different to that. It is important to know why OER have certain qualities and how they can be used in a confident manner.
I'm Carmen. I'm professor at Teacher Training Department, Lucian Blaga University of Sibiu, Romania. We can find a lot of open educational resources on the internet, but how should I know which one is the best, which fits very well with my purposes? So it's very important to have some quality criteria which can show what is the best in their field, which is the best in their field.
We have different quality criteria in StORe. We have the core criteria as well as the descriptive ones. The descriptive ones are helpful for us because they offer the teacher or the learner who wants to select an OER to decide which sort of OER it is, about which topic it is, where he can find it or she can find it, and it offers the opportunity to describe what's going on in that OER, to use it in a teaching or in a learning context. And the second thing is that we have the core criteria to make sure how these open educational resources can be used, if there is a license or not, and we have specific criteria which make sure that we can rate what type of criteria we are looking at, if there is an assessment or a specific opportunity to use it in teaching situations. So the quality criteria are so important because they make it available to all sorts of teachers and learners to decide which OER they want to use in their lessons and which are helpful and which are maybe not that helpful. Thank you. How can OER used in schools and educational courses?
My name is Rasmus. I'm the CEO of a company I founded a few years ago. The company is called Ingenious Knowledge, and it creates innovation in education. In schools, open educational resources can be used for a variety of things. For instance, imagine that you want to challenge students to learn on their level. Basically, you might have a few students who are extremely good at what they do, and they're extremely hungry for more educational materials, and the teacher would not be able to satisfy all the students in his class with the same material. So it's easy to use open educational resources to add something for those students who might go a little beyond what a teacher wants to do. There are also other instances in which open educational resources are extremely useful. For instance, let's consider an instance in which a teacher maybe doesn't know the subject that well. So alternatives are either the teacher only treats it at a very superficial level, or the teacher uses other materials that experts have prepared and that might be of high quality, and that might even let the teacher learn a little on top of that. So I don't think the role of the modern teacher is to be the one who has all the knowledge and who transfers the knowledge to the students anymore. The modern role of a teacher is more of a
OERs, or open educational resources, can be used in different contexts in schools and educational courses. They can be used like a worksheet which is provided by the teacher. They can be combined with other curricular aspects in a pedagogical setting, and they can be used to divide subgroups in a course and to make sure that the target group of the learning situation of the course has different opportunities and has a more personalized or individualized learning scenario. So open educational resources also help that not every topic has invented or to be invented for several times. What are the strengths of StORe?
I think one of the strengths and benefit of the StORe project is that we have brought partners from across Europe, from all across the educational spectrum, from those involved in informal vocational education right up to tertiary and university level education, and we're very much collaborating to try and create this rich resource of tested and quality controlled open education resources through an online database.
I am Dr. Philip Bolano from University of Malta. I am a senior lecturer in the Faculty of Education. My area of specialization is use of digital technologies in teaching and learning. The first obvious, I think, strength is that it presents a snapshot of the current situation with regards to OERs in the countries that are participating in the projects. But I think these represent a good sample, a representative sample of the other EU countries. So that would give us a good snapshot of what is happening in Europe with regards to OERs. Obviously, the EU StORes, by compiling examples of OERs, we are more elaborating the characteristics, what OERs are, defining OERs, both by pointing at what characteristics should be included in an OER, and also by providing examples of these. It also provides quality assurance criteria, which is so I think it's quite innovative in this aspect with regards to the project. And also it is promoting a mechanism for identifying, organizing, evaluating, and even using OERs for teaching, learning and training. So I see many strengths that are emerging from this project.
The project StORe offers a sort of platform where you can rate OERs, open educational resources, and this rating of open educational resources makes it possible to use also different open educational resources in different teaching contexts. Open educational resources in EU StORe are not focused in a general way. They're focused by quality criteria, and this means that the specific strength of EU StORe is to develop such criteria and to develop a tool where experts can rate OER as well as the users can give a comment and a rating about the OERs as well. Moreover, they get information how they can use the OERs in their specific learning contexts. Why are the EU StORe platform and the database useful?
My name is Valeria Damiani and I'm a research assistant at LUMSA University in Rome for the EU StORe project. The EU StORe database and platform are useful because it contains high quality criteria OERs that have been rated by experts in OERs and MOOCs and now offer a high quality potential for educational settings and learning environments.
The EU StORe platform comes with different features. It comes with a viewer feature where a teacher or learner can view the ratings about different OERs. Moreover, it also comes with the idea that an expert is able to rate new OER and extend the database. The core idea is that the database and the platform enables the learner and the teacher to focus on OER in a systematic way. It's not that we only say OER are important. We can rate OER in a way that we can compare different OER and that we can select which OER fits better to a situation than another one. So from our point of view, it's important that the database is very useful for the teachers and the learners to select OER, but that it's also easy to use. And the EU StORe platform offers also the opportunity to get a broad insight in the world of OER and the discussion in the European Union about OER. Last sentence.
I'm Dr. Alison Tayson. I'm a lecturer at the University of Leicester School of Education. The most important thing about EU StORe is that it equips and empowers young people to ask critical and searching questions, to problem solve and generate their own knowledge and give them opportunities to become entrepreneurs and leaders in their own learning.
I'm Dan Maniudush. I'm coming from University Lucian Blaga from Sibiu. I'm a faculty member in a department for engineering and management development, so I have a good feeling for open education resources, and because I took part in this program, so my good impression are in connection with the way in which I can use all of them in education and in research. So the most important thing for me in EU StORe is to have for a long time good application with my students. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Aurora Beutner, a student from Germany. The most important thing for me in the EU StORe is that teacher will deliver the great advantages of these programs in the right way to the students.
The most important thing about EU StORe is that we offer the people in Europe an opportunity to come up with an idea about using OER in teaching situations and select good, high quality OER for their daily teaching purposes.